Today I'm going to be chatting about the difference between Notion and Obsidian, and I'm just going to use a simple overview, not into like large details or anything else like that. If there's something that you would like me to research or something, maybe I'll take that suggestion, just put it in the comments. Right now I'm just showing you a Notion a page, and this is my CRM and planner. And basically, you can do more than just note taking. You can have your music player, you can have connect to databases, etc., etc. But just to compare apples to apples, I'm actually just going to be using just, like having a dash just for notes. So basically, this is my database, and it has notes in it. I have subcategories, so if I want to put a subcategory connection, I can. Main financial statements. If I want dates, I can. If I want to put an exam, I can. Very simple. To make it super easy, to make sure everything consistent, I imported the Notion files or notes into Obsidian via importer. Just use the API from Notion. Select what workspace or page I wanted to access and imported it directly in here. It turns it into what they call a base, which is kind of like a database. It has the same information like the due date, subcategory, and test type. It also brings over the drop down. Okay, you can add some more if you like. Oopsie, properties if you like, etc. So this is what you get. It's not set up like Notion, so you're not getting that visual connection. But I guess if you're just wanting to use this just for notes itself, this may be something that you want to utilize. You can take off some of the information if you switch it from one view to the other. So this is a table view, and it is listed as cards. You can make them larger or smaller. They have image properties and colors. Okay, so I guess if you want to add in an image, you can. Not sure. So there's calendars, and for Notion, you can do the same thing. So let's see if I'm going to do this here. Yeah, why not? Just to make it fair. You have a board and board list, gallery view. It gives you a snapshot of the note itself, and you can also make the images the snapshot too, like these. So I guess that's also for Obsidian. Okay, making everything fair as possible. It has a cool graph menu here. Not menu, but it's interactive graph. One thing I like about this is that you can kind of go in and see if there's any empty notes, and if so, you can delete them. And you can see like what's connected visually. And to me, it seems like it's a lot faster than trying to go through every single one of the files to try to see if each and every one of these connectors or nodes make sense. Okay. And you have a calendar. This is called a plugin. So you download it and you plug it in, and you can create your different task, a recurring task, and recurring events. There are also boards, so you can make connections. I use a different app. This is not in Notion to do this, and there is a cool example of someone using this for like a mind map here, so you can follow her on TikTok or see how she utilized it if you like. They also have some examples of how you can utilize it here, and of course there's a bunch of stuff on YouTube. These are the canvases, that's what we're in right now. There's also links, like create connection in your notes and link everything up. Notion has that. There's a couple of ways that you can create links. One is you can create links to your databases. The other one is you can create links to pages. So if you want to create a link to pages, you can. You can also use hashtag and go and search and find them also. There's different ways of utilizing this for notes itself. For me personally, I think you have to know kind of like how you work and what is going to best fit your goal. I'm a visual person, and it's very important that I have nice visuals, and it doesn't mean it has to be connected to what I'm learning. And I work very well, and if you know my work, you know that I know high level mathematics to branding, marketing, fashion, historical, sewing, etc. So I know, I've cultivated enough of my knowledge about my mind to know what works for me. I can go over some of the things that work for me as far as like how I do my layout, etc., if you guys want to. But I just wanted to show you sort of how this looks apples to apples, and what you can accomplish in each one of them. Now, if you have some more hi-fi examples of Obsidian, please, please, you know, link the video. One thing that's cool about this, you can change the fonts. So I changed the font on here. You can also do templates, kind of like the way you would do a template on VS Code. This is very much giving VS Code vibes for just notes. It's too lo-fi for me, but it might work for you. But for me, I like Notion, and I like creating things in Notion, and it's more in line to what it is that I like to do and what I like to see visually day to day. All right, if you guys have any questions, or you like something set up for your business or for your personal use, let me know. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.